And we are live. Welcome to Inter's F1 League. My name's Coolboy, and today I am here with Shadow. We are day 4 of the preseason testing. We got 2 weeks of this, and this gives us the chance, NTP chance, to show what we have. Um, this is a very interesting preseason because it gets to see what new drivers have and the TPs. Um, two rounds tonight. We're not going to give away the second round just yet. We'll give it away in when we get back into the lobby. But it's Brazil first round. I'm here with Shadow. Shadow, how are we, mate?
Good. How are you, Kuboy?
I'm doing pretty good, mate. Should be an interesting time around Brazil. Obviously, last time we were at Brazil was the last season of the last round of Inter's on the F121 game, which was pretty
Oh
interesting
yeah.
with the fight with Tyler and Q. Obviously Tyler coming back, but we're going straight into the race. It's highlights, right lights. We got 25% race and we're underway for 18 laps. We have Myrtle getting
Oh,
a
we see
very
Myrtle
good
get the
start.
jump
Yeah.
at the
Oh,
start, and then we
Secret.
see Secret going in for the dive, but
Yeah.
not being close enough for it.
Secret was right on him, but he just missed it, and now Secret is running in second, followed by Ray Ray. Ray Ray is right on Secret. The two Americans in second and third, um, and Ray Ray got a fabulous start, and now Kyo in the Aston, he got a good start as well. He's in fourth. A very interesting 18-lap race. First lap, we have Myrtle leading. Myrtle, pretty interesting guy. Preseason, he's been doing pretty well up in the top 4 every preseason. If I'm right, Shadow.
Yeah, I think he has had some unlucky moments, but he's definitely had a really strong preseason, and I think we could see a really strong season in
Oh,
general. But
yeah. And
you know, we have our
sorry to cut you off. That's Almighty Gob up in the runway, and he's got no front
oh
wing.
no.
He's actually on um he is on manual gears, so he's just getting used to that. But he's actually gone right into that runoff, and he got stuck in the grass. That has led him 7 seconds behind the leader, so not that great of first lap to Almighty God there. And Axe, the newcomer to Inter's F1, welcome mate. He's already in the pits, so what tyres does he go on? The hards, you reckon?
I mean, whatever. I think he is going on the hards, and changing a wing, so he must have
Yeah.
gotten wing damage in that either the first turn or something. But we do see Arav and Timmy fighting pretty close, and then Arav getting
Oh
overtaken
yeah,
by
there's like a...
and Jamie.
Jeez, look at this. The three-way battle between Modern Murder, Sandra, and Deadly. Modern and Sandra actually getting his first ever podium last night in race 2, Abu Dhabi. Coming in third, so really good. And he wanted to show the TPs what he has in him. Um, that Ferrari. But look at this. Look at that. The Williams of Deadly Fuller is right on Sandro, and Deadly Fuller made that really easy to get past Sandro.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
What happened there? But you know, Sandro is a newcomer to Enter, so I think he could have a really strong season, but he's still learning. And we have KLX and overtaking him. We have a yellow flag sector 2. I think that was Ratbag.
oh, yeah, we do have a yellow flag. Yeah, that is Ratbag going off in the runway of turn 3. Ratbag's been being pretty interesting in this preseason. He has had some up and downs. Obviously, he's a fast driver. And he's pretty fast. He's normally in that top. But yeah, he's had some unfortunate races, and right now it's looking like he's having that unfortunate race.
I'm pretty sure, Kool-Aid, that this is the first track that we've had no safety car in the first lap.
Yeah,
In the
a lot of
preseason.
the preseasons we have had safety cars first lap. But look at
Yeah.
this. The Myrtle has Secret has just overtook Myrtle for the first place, and now the other American Ray Ray is right on Myrtle's back. Myrtle is losing from Secret. It looks like Secret just has that. Oh, and that's Ratbag. Ratbag's out. So where has he gone? I better. He's I think he's retired in pit lane. I'm not sure. But let's
Yeah.
get all
We have
this off.
JMH and Haas pitting right now. Let's see what they pit for.
Yeah. Oh,
they
with
both pit for
JMH.
mediums.
JMH.
Oh no.
JMH has just crashed in pit lane. Now he's got front wing damage.
That's unfortunate. These cold tires definitely do not help, especially in that pit lane because there's many turns. It's very long as well. But
Yeah,
Attic, our new driver, is 19th with Erev and on the hards. I don't know if that was the best idea to go on the hards, but I mean it definitely will last you all race.
Yeah, and look at this, the two Americans. Ray Ray has just got past Myrtle, but Myrtle's came down the inside, and Myrtle's back into second. Now Myrtle is right on Secret's back. He will have this DRS right on him. Will he be able to get the DRS? It looks like Secret just has that little bit of pace, and Secret will hold on to first, coming down the first straight. And Myrtle looks like with DRS, it didn't really help him.
Oh yeah, and we see Gob, I'm pretty sure, pick up a speeding in pit lane, if I'm not mistaken. But Timmy has pitted for mediums.
Yeah. And obviously they will last. And that's Timmy. Timmy is out.
No, not the Inter's owner.
And he is right on the main straight, so he's probably spun in pit lane. He's sitting on the racing line.
That's unfortunate. I wonder if there will be a safety car. Definitely a yellow flag sector 1. Oh, we see JMH coming out. I'm pretty sure he
and JMH is getting lapped at the moment. So very
that's really
disappointing.
unfortunate.
Yeah, he is
very fast driver.
And safety car's out. Safety car is out.
So this will really help JMH.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
he'll be able to.
Timmy was on Timmy was on that racing line, and of course safety car. And now that's helped JMH really good. And hello to all the viewers, 19 viewers. We appreciate you guys joining us, taking your time out of your day. Staines, you're watching this in McDonald's, mate. I was just in a party with you, bro. Wow. Well, enjoy your Maccas, mate.
Quick.
Enjoy your Maccas. Enjoy your Maccas.
Oh, we see Sandra up to 9th. He did start in P20, so last place.
This is a
good improvement. I think he got overtaken.
And Sandra just came out of the cut that line. Oh, and Richo's out, and he's done the same thing as Timmy. So
he DNF'd.
A lot of dramas on that pit lane.
Yeah, except that wasn't coming out of pit lane. That was I wonder what happened there, because he hit his tire on the inside or outer barrier. So I wonder what happened there. Maybe he was running too close and just got too comfortable there.
Yeah, and Secret, Myrtle, Ray, they're both pitting. But is this going to be a hold up for Ray? It is going to be a little bit, but it's been a very slow pit stop from Ray. But Ray's hold second.
You know, we see Myrtle that was P2 and P3 for a few seconds there, now in P6, so I don't think he turned in quick enough. Of course, you know, the game just added the immersive pit stops, so that has been challenging for some drivers, but it's pretty easy to nail.
And it's worked out. Right. It's worked out for Kicks, because Kicks started on those mediums and is now first, and he's going to have to pit very shortly. He's probably going to go on those softs, so it's been a really good strategy for those. And we see Kaio, Modern, and Blurs on those softs. So will those softs get there? I'm not sure if they will, and JMH also. And
Oh, and Myrtle has joined the party, but I don't know why he has joined the party.
yeah.
There was an incident here. So, if you would just want to double mute him real quick, but we'll do that in a second.
Yeah.
So we have TailX P1, Secret P2, Ray Ray P3, Kyle P4, Modern P5, Myrtle P6, Deadly, Fola P7, Blurs P8, Hawes P9, Sandro, our newcomer P10, Jew 11th, Killshot 12th, 13th for Beachy, 14th for Arav, 15th for Addict, and 16th and 17th for Almighty Gob and JMH.
Yeah.
And we see JMH on the softs, and he is 40 seconds behind the leader, so hopefully he can catch up a little.
This has helped in hands for Almighty Gob and
JMH.
Yeah, JMH, really good, because JMH would have got lapped if it wasn't for that safety car that came up. He would have got lapped if that safety car did not come out.
Oh yeah.
So safety car lap 8 of 18. That was due to Retro and Timmy both crashing out in that. Oh, and kicks KLX is just spun in the pit under safety car, and now he's lost that lead. He's sitting in third
to
now.
Ray Ray and Secret, the two Americans, which I do think Staines is really happy about this. Of course, you know, he's the TP of Haas, so you know, maybe we could see a Secret and Ray Ray duo in maybe tier 2 or tier 1. You know, we see Secret has the pace for that.
Yeah, and Secret was a tier 2 driver last season, and Ray Ray was a tier 1 driver, so these two have they look like they're being some good teammates.
Oh yeah.
And safety car would be in next lap, I would say, as Almighty Gob and JMH has just catch up to the lead. And yeah, oh no, safety car's coming in this lap. And sorry about my controller, guys, sorry about that. And yeah, and Hicks has got a
Sandro
really
up
bad...
to piece. Oh, dang, he had a pretty good jump, but I don't think he could keep it. Jew down to 12. JMH overtaking a lot with those softs.
Oh, and
we have
Myrtle,
Error Addict with those. Oh,
Myrtle is right on Modern Murder's back, and we do
rear.
have a yellow flag. That's kill shot. Oh, and Horse, there's a massive crash. Horse is on the racing line, mate. Oh, don't get cleaned up.
So glad no one got.
That was a massive. That was like a Grosjean in Spain, but a little bit. Like he spun it on the racing line, and everyone missed him.
That was like tier 2 in Brazil, when everyone crashed on that first.
Yeah, and Kaio right now is on Ray Ray's back, and we do have the TP of Mercedes, Mr. Scotty. I had a brain fart right there. Scotty, you there?
Yes, I am.
Yes, mate. Oh, and Kaio's just spun. Oh, that's really unlucky for him. But David, your preseason, you're gonna have to concentrate through this preseason, mate. How's it looking for you?
Not looking too bad. Plenty of drivers, especially in the preseason test yesterday, showing what they're capable of. A couple new drivers, so which is good. Putting the draft plan up together, but yeah, not going too bad.
Mate. Well, you're definitely a good TP for Mercedes, and you got Mr. Myrtle in those Mercedes in 5th. Myrtle's been doing pretty well in this preseason. What do you think of him?
He's been going pretty good. I think he's improved since the last game. He won the 100% race around France yesterday, beating the likes of Tyler. So he did also do well in the preseason yesterday, coming in, was I think 2nd overall. So he's definitely got the potential, and I wouldn't be surprised if we saw him as like a round 2, maybe near a round 1 pick.
Yeah. You have any drivers in mind? Do you have any drivers that you're keeping one close look on?
I don't know much away, but there's a couple drivers who I've talked to and they've been going pretty good, so we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, no need to
interrupt you
tell.
guys.
No need to
I'm sorry to
tell.
interrupt you guys, but I do believe we had Ratbag spin in Sector 2. I do not know which corner it was, though. But he did create a yellow flag, and I think he has got moving now.
Yeah, well, David, Scotty, thanks for joining us, mate. And it's always good to get TPs in this party just to see how they're thinking on all that. But you watched this preseason pretty closely, and can't wait for your thoughts on draft day. But thanks for joining us.
No problem. Keep up the good work, guys.
Thanks. So we have Beachy. There's a massive battle for 6th to 8th, and JMH is already up to 8th after nearly being lapped. What the hell?
This is surprising, and Standard's
yeah,
down
and look at this.
11.
Look at
Not
this,
bad.
7 and 8. JMH, Beachy Boy, and GCAP, 3 wide, nearly going into turn 1. What is JMH going to do here? Is he going to make the launch? Yes, he does. Wow. Wow, he does make the launch of GCAT, and now JMH is in 7th. Those soft tyres are 7 laps old. Will they make it to the end? I'm not sure, but now JMH is on Beachy Boy. JMH is already up to 6th, so these TPs will be probably impressed with JMH after being in last after safety car restart, and now being in 6th from those softs.
Yeah, but we do see Blurs pick up a 3-second, whereas he's in 5th, battling.
Oh, and that's a Red Bull. Yeah, that's Blurs. He's gone.
Oh, that's Blurs.
Yeah.
Then we have Erev with the 6-second and Sandra with the 3-second. Of course, you would try not to pick up penalties, but sometimes penalties are inevitable, especially at these types of tracks with these hard turns.
Oh, yeah, and Blurs. Oh, it gets a little bit scritty. And GK, you gotta leave room there, mate, but he looks like he's struggling on those soft tyres, and we do have a yellow flag. That's one of the Mercedes. That's Kaio. Oh, Kaio's gone from good downhill. So very unlucky from Kaio.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's
it's looking like a 1-2 from Secret and Ray Ray. Of course, you know, Staines did tell them in the party before we had started the stream that he wanted them two to win, and I think they're going to meet that expectation.
Yeah, you're right.
But Modern Murder is right on Ray Ray, so we'll see what happens in the next few laps. Of course, we have 6 laps, I believe.
Yeah. Well, 2 Hasses in 1-2. Pretty good. As I was in the Hass last season, and it was looking pretty good. And now here, 2 Hasses, pretty good from them. I'm sure Mr. Staines would be pretty impressed with those 2. And they're looking good for the draft. And that's another yellow flag. That's Kaio again now. He's lost his front wing, so this has been gone from worse to good to worse. Very unlucky, and now I'm not sure what he's going to do. Will he retire? I'm not sure. Longley oh yeah, he's just gone for another spin.
Yeah, and we see Erev overtake Haas, but he's really going to have to make a gap if he's going to want to really affect his...
Oh, and that's the other Aston around as well. That Aston has no front wing now. Oh. So
and Kyle has gone for another spin, so this is not looking good for the Aston Martins, but hopefully they can bring this race back together. Of course, it's definitely going to be a push. We see Deadly Full overtake Gob.
Yeah.
To turn 1 and 2. And Kyle just picks up a 5-second for speeding in a pit lane, so hopefully he'll serve that in the next few laps, but there's probably no real reason to. I think he might retire.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Kaio. Very disappointing. Looks like he's going to keep on going. So he's doing an almighty gob in Monaco where he was lapped, but he still came home in the points. But I don't think he's going to have
Oh, we see Blur's spin, so he's down to 14th from 5th.
Yeah,
This
Blurs
is not
is,
a good race.
looks
for
like some of
Blurs
the
and Kaio.
looks like some of the soft tire people are struggling on those softs.
Let's see what JMH can do here on those 10 lap softs. And that's just devastating for Kaio and Blurs. So of course we saw them up there. Myrtle holding P4 right now on the back of Modern Murder, and he's doing good. I think Modern's also American, so that's good.
Yeah. And yeah, and Blurs is retired in pit lane, so very disappointing by him. But Modern, the two McLarens, 3rd and 5th. I wish this was happening in real life. And Modern Murders just overtook the Mercedes of Myrtle. Myrtle looks like he's struggling as well in those mediums. Looks like Modern is blasting and is catching those two Hasses.
Yeah, but Ray Ray and Secret is pulling away from Ray Ray, his teammate. So
Yeah,
maybe
second
Ray Ray
lap.
can. Oh, and we see Blurs' AI on the track. That is dangerous.
That is. Oh, when that Haas just got real close to Blurs. Oh, that would have ended real bad.
Oh yeah.
And
See Arab P8 with Attic just right behind him.
yeah,
I think he's a second off.
yeah.
Billy Fola overtaking KLX
Oh,
on
yeah,
the 4 lap
Look at
softs
this.
and KLX on the 0 on fresh.
Yeah, look at this. Modern and Myrtle are at it, battling for that third place. He tried to go down the inside. Modern has got those good defending skills, and Modern is really catching up to Ray Ray.
Yeah, Modern and Myrtle were both teammates last year in the Williams, and we see Deadly Full leave the session, so hopefully we can get him back in here. But there is 1 lap to go, or 2
Yeah.
laps to go.
And look at that Cairo with the fastest lap, so that's pretty good by him. But
Okay,
look at this. This is a massive battle for 3rd place on the final 2 laps. Myrtle is going right down the inside, and Myrtle gets that move, but Modern, Myrtle, there's two same things. Modern is still on him, and looks like Myrtle is flashing, and he has 0 ERS, and I think, and Modern has enough ERS, so Modern might be saving that ERS to get past Mr. Myrtle.
Yeah. But I think the strat from the Hosses is just to keep position, because there's no point in fighting this. You know, if you're gonna get points, you might as well get a 1-2, and I think that's gonna work out for them. But I think Modern and Myrtle, if they're gonna catch up to each other, they need to be careful here, because you can ruin a race real quick if you're fighting too hard.
Yeah.
We've seen that time and time again, and so they need to make sure if it's gonna be a move, it's gonna be a smart move, and they're gonna take into account they're up in a good place. So
Modern has dropped back from Myrtle, and Modern is on 11 lapped old tires. Very disappointed by him, and I think that's JMH, I think, around. That's a yellow flag. No, that's Ducat. Ducat's around on the final lap, and Ducat was in that top 7.
Oh, Hausen. Oh, Hausen. Addict. Okay, that's illegal. That's a disqualification, if I believe, because he did reset on the track and was intentionally putting Hausen to the wall.
Oh.
So I wonder what happened there.
Yeah,
that's just unfair sportsmanship right there.
Yeah, and the Stewards will be looking at that for preseason. And Just Secret comes across the line, and he will win the Brazil Grand Prix 25 lap. A great job to Haas, and the second Haas comes in second. Ray, the 2 Americans first and second, very good.
Those are my boys right there.
Modern in 4th, followed by Beachy Boy in 5th, and JMH, probably driver of the day after nearly being lapped, and he's in 6th. Arab, he comes in 7th. Pretty good result by him. Sandro in 8th. That's a pretty good job by him in the points. Pretty good job by him. And Ducat drops up to 7th because of all those time penalties. And Sandro's out of the points now.
That's still a good position. It might not look good as points wise, but you know, if you can stay in the race and race clean, driver or TPs are going to be looking at that, and that's definitely going to be a good result. Even though it's not top 5, top 10, it's still a result, and he still made it to the end of the race. But of course, you know, we have Attic in P10. That is definitely was a dirty move by him, and that's going to be looked down upon. They might even share a few words later on. But we do have Erev, who has had a pretty good time, but also unlucky time, P7, which is pretty good for him.
Yeah. Well, that's the first race done. Shadow, are we ready to tell the next track, or should we get into the lobby and they can see for themselves?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're
But
gonna
of
wait
course,
till
you know,
This is a very. I'm gonna give a clue. I'm not gonna say it. This track is a very hard track. It is one of the biggest Grand Prix that happens in F1, and it's a very common circuit with a lot of other cars driving in there. It's also up in the iRacing game. Um, it's a very, very big track. It's a hard track. Um, yeah, that's all the clues. So if anyone of you guys want to put down the chat and see if they got it right, I'd be pretty happy. Maybe. So we will find out what the next track is. When we get into the loading screen, I will say the track. And it looks like Kix got a fast lap with a 10.94. Pretty good lap by him. And it looks like those medium runners got all the way home from around lap 4.
you know, I have to say, congrats to Staines. You know, of course, you know he's not technically have Secret and Ray Ray under contract, but he still is the TP for Haas. So shout out to him.
Yeah.
You know, he's a great driver. So hopefully his team can do well, and hopefully we see what he picks on the draft.
Okay, so yeah. So this track is Kota. Now, I'm happy I'm not racing in this because I hate Kota. I'm really bad at Kota. And it should be a challenge for these drivers. We've got 14 laps around Kota. What do you think of this track?
I think Coda is, you know, great. Of course, you know, I'm American, so I'm gonna say it's great.
You are,
And
yeah.
you know, hopefully Secret and Staines, or not Staines, I'm completely blanking out here. Ray Ray can do a good job. You know, the Americans can get another 1 and 2, and yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, and it would be also showing the TPs that they are strong. And it could already give them that, it could even give the TPs a hint right now that they're doing well and they can have a chance in the draft. And
Oh yeah.
of course, I think Secret and Ray Ray would be the best teammates. I think they see what they did in Brazil. Yeah.
Mhm. So cool. I have a question for you. Who are you more surprised about in this game? Of course, it's still a new game, so people aren't completely in tune with it. But we have seen some fast drivers, Secret, Myrtle, and many more. But those are just the ones that are on my mind at the moment.
Yeah.
So what is your opinion on that? Oh, we see Sandro Pro left the session, so I wonder what happened there. We'll see if we can get him back in here.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting season, you know. It should be very interesting. Obviously, we go to Bahrain round 1. Bahrain, very interesting track, a very hard track. And it's a very, very concentrating track. And then Bahrain, and then I think I'm not sure where we're off to next, but Bahrain. It should be an interesting racing from in I think 3 weeks time. We're off to Bahrain. Is that right, Shadow?
I believe so, and I think the streaming team is gonna try to get some new things in place because we wanna have the viewers have a better time, eye time and stuff while they're watching.
Yeah.
But
So quick
yeah,
que- quick question: are you excited about Bahrain?
of course I'm excited about Bahrain. Hopefully I'm racing in it. Hopefully you're racing in it. But we'll see you at the time of the draft. And hopefully it's clean. Turn one. That's all I can
Yeah.
hope for.
Yes, it will be very exciting first round at Bahrain. I love that track. I love Bahrain. It's one of my favorite tracks. Um, and it should be a killer fun. But we're not too worried about Bahrain right now. We're worried about the Coda race, which is about to underway. 14 laps around Coda. Shadow, you can go on to the start, mate, if you want.
Okay, if I can see it. Can't even see it.
We'll have to wait for
Technical
you to.
issues. Thank you, EA. Myrtle, Portugal.
Okay, 3 seconds to get this race underway. Lights out for the Coda Grand Prix. It was a very good start from the Ferrari driver. Oh, there's a massive crash. There is a massive crash. Oh no, that was Timmy. Timmy is out on the, didn't even make turn one. That was a massive crash involving JMH, Modern. They are both from wing damages. That was Ratbag and Richer as well with both front wing damages. They are going super slow. This is a safety car. Wow. And it looks like Modern. Oh, that was did you see that, Shadow? No, I don't think Shadow's here, so we'll wait till he gets
Oh
back.
shoot, my bad. I'm so
Oh.
sorry there. My mic is muted. That happens all the time. So yeah, that's unfortunate for Timmy, but I think it's also kind of it sucks in a sense, but I mean Timmy doesn't have to worry about a spot so at the moment because he is his own TP. So if he wants to race for himself, he can. I think that is an option, but you do have to give something up in the draft.
But did you see that first turn crash? They didn't even make turn one.
Oh yeah, that was insane. I think
Red
Arrow
flag
picked up a
this.
5-minute for.
Nah.
People already saying red flag this.
Well, that safety car first lap, and it looks like everybody will be pitting. That was involved with Ratbag, Retro, Modern, and JMH. Those were all involved in that. JMH got damage from that. It really felt like I was watching a real life F1 Grand Prix, to be honest. And Modern and Timmy have DNF, so Modern very interesting. Kaio's pitted. Kicks has not pitted. A lot of people are pitting except Kicks. Wonder what's happening there, Myrtle.
Oh,
5 seconds.
Myrtle has picked up. Oh, I wonder what has happened in. I wonder if that happened in pit lane.
Yeah.
But Sandra up to P5, of course. Those pits. That's gonna help out, but he should have pit.
Yeah. The two Alpha Romeos got hauled up in the pits.
We see Ray P3.
Yeah, Ray already on the mediums. Great strategy by him, and his teammate in 10th. So Ray's looking pretty goddamn good. And Rare Pro, good morning. Is this open? No, mate. This is not open lobby. This is preseason for our drivers for Inters. This is getting ready for the draft in 2 weeks' time on Sunday. So yeah, sorry, bro. This is not a open lobby. If you'd like to join Inters, you can join our Discord, and you can get a part of this preseason and next week on Friday night. So there's still time for you to join. And yeah, if you'd like to race, get on there. And JMH, Richo, Arab, both on the hards. And then you got Kicks, Axe, Hawes, and Sandro still on the soft. So, very interesting. And then we got 6th down to 14th on the mediums. I can't believe that crash even happened. I don't even know what happened there, bro.
That was insane.
Do you have any recognized crashes that happened in that real life?
Not that I know of. I actually haven't really seen many crashes at Coda.
I felt like I was watching the Great Britain race.
Oh, but I mean, no one flipped over, so I think that's something we have to be proud about, is that no one was injured, and of course, you know, this is online, so no one can get injured, but at least no one flipped or got beached, because beaching, scary.
Yeah. So safety car. We've only had one no safety car on the first lap. Every single social has been a safety car. And to be honest, this is not showing really good response. And J-Max is spinning again. He was on those hards. Is he getting off those hards? Does he have... It's been a very unlucky race for him. He's going on the mediums. So he obviously did not like those hards. But wow, what a start.
Oh yeah.
And you know what has changed in Coda? The S's.
No.
You know the American flag was on the S's and they've taken that away?
I wonder what happened.
Yeah, the American symbols were on those S's and now it's just blank.
That's weird. I do know that they have the American flag on other parts of the track though, so I don't think it takes away from much. Which is, you know, good, because this is one of the American tracks. And of course, you know, we have Miami and Las Vegas coming, so...
Yeah, Las Vegas
knows?
will be interesting, and a very, very interesting racetrack to track. Apparently that racetrack is very short. It will be pretty fun. Not. I don't like short tracks.
Yeah, short tracks can be fun. You know, we have Austria, that's a pretty fun track, some pretty good DRS points, but still prone to accidents, especially in those the first and second turn.
Well, we've only had one wet race in this preseason, which has been Austria, first ever preseason.
Oh my gosh.
On the Friday night, which was Inter's went from dry to wet.
I think we're going green in just a few in this lap.
Yeah, we are.
So we'll see who can get the better start. Of course, Ray P3 and Secret, both Haas's in 3 and 10th. So let's see what they can do here. Myrtle in 13th, so not the best start, but we'll see where that can get him. Let's check the penalties. We have Myrtle with an 8-second, Beachy with a 5-second, and JMH with a drive-through penalty.
Yeah, and Kicks has started to go. Obviously, you don't get that much of a warm-up, as this start-finishing line is not that big. So it's obviously just
Myrtle dropping. I think Myrtle has... What has happened to Myrtle?
I'm not sure. Does he have damage?
I think he might have spun and lost his rear.
Yeah, wow.
Ray. Oh, we see Secret overtake Killshot, Myrtle's teammate.
And there's a yellow flag. That's Arab on those hards. Very disappointed by him. He's been pushing a lot and he's been showing performance, but not this race. He hasn't really been showing that much, even in the last race.
Last race he had a pretty good finish, but I think there's a fine line between pushing it too hard and not pushing it enough, and I think he might be pushing it a little too hard. So
yeah, and it's only week 1 of pre-season. You got 2 weeks of pre-season to do. So I get like,
Yeah, and
get
especially the last week of preseason, I think that's divided into tiers 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So we'll see what can come about there, and I think that's going to be really important because we might see some drivers that haven't been available this week come out in the last 2 weeks of preseason. So who knows?
yeah. This race has been very that Haas man, that Haas has been killing it these 2 rounds. Ray is very fast, and now he's in 3rd, catching 2nd. His teammate is in 6th. So these Haas boys have been showing a lot. JMH in the pits again.
And Sandro up to P10. That'll be a top 10 finish if he can keep it.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. There's a massive battle. The 2 Alpines are battling. The Horse has retired in pit lane. No. Yeah, he has, yes. But, the 2 Alpines are battling. Please don't be like, Saudi Arabia, please. I don't like to see that. Do you want a multi-21 this Haas, boys? I think we should do some multi-21.
For the Haas boys, I think you mean the Alpine boys.
Yeah, that's what I said. But that Haas is that Alpine is catching that Ferrari from. Oh, there's a spin. That's Beachy boy around.
Oh, that's Beachy.
Yeah, he's had an unlucky 2 races. Yeah, that Alpine is getting flying past that Sandro.
We see Secret catching up to Blurs with the 3 seconds.
Yeah,
so I think if he can keep it in there.
Ratbag has overtook Sandro. So now Ratbag is 9th. He didn't show that much in Brazil, but now he's showing a little bit in Coda.
Oh, Ray.
Oh, Ray.
What happened there?
I'm not sure. Wow.
I think he was involved in an incident with Addict. So I really hope that it wasn't a dirty. Oh, did I just see someone go off into the?
Yeah, that's Addict. Addict has no front wing.
Huh.
So
maybe
interesting there.
Surprised Ray didn't go in to get rid of that 5 second. I mean, there really is.
Sandro is really holding off Almighty Gold. So, this is very interesting. Yeah, Sandro is really doing well to hold up Mr. God, which is pretty fast, a tier 1 driver. So very, very good by Sandro holding him up. But I think God might get him on this straight. Sandro's a bit slower than God, but he's showing that pace. So he's got that ERS enabled. Can he get past him? No, not yet. But he's got that whole straight to get past him. So what will this? And Sandro's on those softs, and he has a medium runner catching him. And yeah, Almighty God is flying past him.
Oh yeah, I mean we can expect that. I mean, Sandro is fairly new to.
Myrtle's out.
Oh, Myrtle has retired.
Myrtle, and there's the safety car. Oh, what happened there? That's unusual spot.
I think this could really save Sandro here, especially on the softs.
Kicks is
spinning.
And
KLX.
Yeah, he's probably going a new fresh soft. It looks like he is.
Secret and Ray have.
Myrtle is in. Myrtle, you there?
Yeah, what's good?
Oh, you sound really disappointed. What happened there, mate? That's a really unusual spot to crash in.
Well, look, if we go back to the first safety car, Beachy Boy was conceding my position, and I got to overtake him, and obviously, I'm going to overtake him just before the pits, and he goes too wide into the pits, so, it gave me some weird 8-second penalty there, and then, he broke really early on entry, and then I got rear-ended on my wing, and with these new cars, as soon as you get wing damage, you're losing your rear.
Well, very disappointing. Shadow, do you have anything to say?
I just hope that you have a better few preseasons. Of course, you've shown some really strong performance out these gates, and I just good luck, man. Good luck in these next few weeks.
Myrtle, you've been very strong in these last preseasons, and you've been up there every preseason, and now you're you're DNF'd. Does this worry you or anything, or you're not worried about any TPs because it's only the first week? How you feeling?
Oh, look, I'm not really worried about that. At least everyone in this pre-season is going to DNF. It'll be surprising if all of them can make it, but mistakes happen, and you can't be perfect all the time. So hopefully I can rebuild my ability and confidence to get back up to where I was in the previous pre-seasons.
Yeah, mate. Well, you got another 2 weeks to show your best with pre-season, and good luck in the draft. And quick question: Who is there any teams that you're looking to go to? Is there any teams that that you want to get drafted by?
Look, mate, I'll be happy if I get drafted by anyone. If someone picks me up, I'll be really grateful and happy. But yeah, I don't really care. I'll go.
That's good. Well, good luck in the draft. Good luck in pre-season. Bad luck there. Good job in Brazil, and we'll see you the next weekend in the next pre-season.
Cheers, boys.
Thanks.
Later.
That was Myrtle crashed. That's right. What brought out the safety car? Myrtle crashing just out of the S's. Very disappointing by him. He's been showing a lot of pace, hasn't he?
Yeah.
But
You know, cool boy. I'm fairly surprised because, you know, we've been racing Sandro and many others for a while, and they might have been a little bit not up to pace, and they're coming out the gates fast. Sandro has had some really strong performances.
Yeah.
Of course, maybe not tier 1 pace, but definitely maybe tier 3 or tier 4, maybe even tier 2 if he can really keep it up. But you know, hey, everyone's got a shot at something, and we all start somewhere. So I'm glad to see.
And it is his first season in Inters. But the top 5 are all on the hards and mediums, and Kaio is looking pretty good right now on those 1 lap old softs. He has a chance of winning this Grand Prix because he's going to get past these medium drivers and all that a lot quicker. Secret might be a challenge, but these other drivers, what do you think?
Oh, I think Ju just spun.
But yeah, what do you think about Kaio on the softs and the rest on the mediums and hards?
I think he has an idea of something that we may not see. He has a vision. I mean, I will always give it to Kaio. Kaio's very experienced, and you know, it's Kaio. I'm not surprised about anything.
Yeah,
he can do it.
Yeah,
he's a quick driver and shows it.
He is a tier 1 reserve / tier 2 full-time last season in Red Bull with Timmy, and he was showing some pace there. And now into the new game, he struggled in Brazil. He struggled in Abu Dhabi last night, and he's struggled in Friday night as well. But it looks like he's showing something different and showing the TPs what pace they have. All this season, pre-season is about is TPs getting to know all these drivers and seeing what they have in their pace and making sure. Oh no! Oh no! He's just.
Who was that?
He's just spun it.
Was that Kaio?
Yeah, that was Kaio, but he don't worry, he's back into 6th. He just nearly lost it, but
I don't think he has
good.
to really.
But safety car is back.
Oh.
Yeah, safety car is back.
See how Secret can go here.
Yeah, and Kaio already on that
Ray
jam.
Ray.
Yeah, Jam H is catching KLX on those mediums. But look at Kaio, he's right on Arava.
Ray Ray overtaking Killshot.
Arab was, remember Arab crashed and now he's back into 6th and yeah, Kaio's just got flown past him. Now he's on to JMH. It looks like he's struggling with the car a little bit. He is on a controller. Controller's a lot hard, but he's struggling with that car. So it'll be interesting. But look at this, JMH is right on KLX. KLX, you got to give room there, mate. He's right on you. Will he go for the time bomb down the outside or the inside? Sorry, yes, he does.
I think KLX will be able to keep this for a second.
Yeah, and Kaio.
I think JMH has the pace.
Kaio has already catched up to JMH right now. So it'll be interesting. Can JMH keep his 4th place? We got 5 more laps remaining. And it looks like this. Blurs P1, Secrets P2, KLX, KLX in 3rd, JMH 5th, and Kaio in 5th. That's your top 5 right now. And Kaio's using a lot of that ERS, and the JMH is backing away from him. But and there's the yellow flag. Who's that? That's one of the Williams. That's Richo, I think, around. Yeah.
That's I believe that may have actually been. I was not paying attention to that. I was paying attention to Secret at catching Blurs. Maybe going for a second win. And KLX picks up a 3-second time penalty. And Blurs does have that time penalty. I want to see. You want to look at time penalties. He has a 6 second. So if Secret can just stay behind him, he can hopefully get a better finish. And Ray from P11 to P8 at the moment. P8.
Oh, there's another yellow flag. That is...
That's
Arav.
Arav.
No. Oh, that's so disappointing from Arav. He was looking good in that top 6, and now he's down the bottom. Very, very unfortunate by him. Very, very unfortunate. Yeah, that's basically his race over. But let's look at Kaio. Let's go back to Kaio. He is catching JMH, but does he have the pace with JMH? JMH is pulling back from him. But, well, does JMH have that pace to keep Kaio a hold on those softs every lap? Every 4 laps, those soft tires will be getting even more older, and he's going to lose a lot of time to them. So,
if you want to switch to broadcast mode so we can get a better look at like some of these straights, we can see how drivers are looking, if they're catching up and stuff. I believe we've gotten
here's a chance with him. Here's a chance. They're going too wide. Did he get? No, he didn't. But that's led Kaio to get right. Oh God, right back with a 10-second penalty. God,
that's unfortunate.
Yeah. But as I was saying, now Kaio's right on JMH, and he has only 3 laps to do so to get into that top 3 or whatever. And JMH gets a 3 second.
JMH picks up the 3 second.
So right now, if Kaio can stick with JMH, that's probably 4th with him. But yeah, and he could even get up to 3rd as well, if this works out for him. Because to be honest, like he could really. Blurs could drop down to P4 if this doesn't help out.
And I think Arav has just spun.
Yeah, Arav is really really struggling with that car. He's not looking that good. He's got 2 weeks to do so. So well, let's see what he can do. But yeah, yeah.
If you want to focus on P10 and P9, BG and Addict, I mean they're battling pretty hard, and that's kind of a train right there. We have Richo, Gob, BG, and Addict right there. Oh, and Ray picks up the 3 second.
Yeah, and
I believe he might keep this position.
JMH is pulling back from Kaio. Kaio does not have that pace on the softs. Very, very interesting. I thought Kaio would get past JMH like that. But it hasn't looked like it. I really thought Kaio would get straight past him, and that's Ratbag, I think, around, yeah. Ratbag's into the pits.
Oh, and Jew picks up a 3 second, and Ratbag picks up the 5 second, speeding in pit lane. We see Secret in P3, but if he can just stay behind, Ratbag has DNF'd.
Yeah,
I think he retired
has 15 seconds.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Arav is 1 minute behind, so hopefully he doesn't get lap. He's had an unlucky race here.
Yeah.
Like I said, Secret can, if he can just stick behind, at least try to keep with them, he can definitely pull off the win again, because they have a 6-second and a 3-second.
Well, what do you think? Are you surprised Kyle could get past MH straight away?
Not really. I think they're both really fast drivers, and I think some might are a little better at certain tracks. So
yeah, and,
you know, we might see one really fast at one track, but we might see JMH faster here, and might see Kyle faster in Brazil. You never know.
Well,
every driver is different.
Sorry, guys. Well, look at this. The two Ferrari and Red Bulls are battling. What does this feel like? Does it feel like you're watching a real Grand Prix? Because they are the two champion contenders in the real F1, and now they're battling. We're watching two Red Bulls and a Ferrari battling.
Yeah.
Very, very funny.
Sandro back down to P13, or stayed in P13, I believe.
But there's not that much happening. We are on the second to last
Arab has just spun it. Oh, this is just unfortunate.
Yeah. Cairo is losing from JMH real bad. I'm not sure what's happening, but JMH is right on Just Secret's back. Oh, he breaks a little bit late, but he gets that done. What is this going to turn out? Cairo is catching him. Oh no, I've just done the commentator's curse. He spun it. No! Oh, sorry Cairo for giving you the commentator's curse, bro. That was completely my fault, I apologize. Sorry, bro.
Arif picks up
and,
another...
now, Cairo should have stuck with JMH in secret and blows and kicks, because they had all 3 seconds. So he could have gone on the podium if he just stayed at it. Could have been good for him. And he spun it again.
I think Secret is getting low on ERS at the moment, which is why he's not able to catch up to Blurs at the in these sectors. But you know, if he can get a P2, that's still great. And Blurs does have that 6-second. Oh, Addict has retired. He has retired in pits, which is good, and it doesn't affect our racing at all. We're on the last lap, and we'll see who can bring it home.
Yeah, the two Red Bulls are still fighting the Ferrari. But
Sandro in 12.
Just Secret could have this first in the bag. I'm not sure.
He is 3 second. He is 3.4 off KLX. So
look at JMH. JMH's gone down the inside of Just Secret. That's put Just Secret wide. And JMH, I'm not sure. Is that an unfair move? Because he did go for a dive bomb, and Just Secret went wide, and JMH is up to 4th. But why make that? I'm not sure. Why make that pass when he does have a 3 second? That's just going to get Just Secret right back. But KLX will come across the line. He will finish, and he will win the Coda Grand Prix. Great job to KLX, showing his performance in pre-season. JMH is going to drop back down to 4th. GCap comes down into 5th. Great start by him.
And we see Secret P2. So this has been really good for Secret. P1 and P2 for both races. So he's just doing great out there.
Gob in the points, really good by him. He's in the points after a manual switchover, so really good by him in the points. Beachy Boy in 10th, followed by Kyo, really disappointing by him. He could have been in that top 3 with all those penalties, and he finishes 11th, and he spins it on the straight, and he drops down to 12th. But and then Arab in last, in 13th, sorry. 2 pre-seasons. What do you think?
I think it was spectacular. especially this is the last race of this week, so yeah, it was great. We saw some great drivers this whole week. You know, we have Secret, of course, Sandro, many more. But you gotta remember this. These aren't about winning. This is racecraft and awareness. So if you can keep your awareness and racecraft good, I bet some TPs will definitely be looking at you. You know, we have TPs like Scotty, we have Timmy, we have Mamba, we have Rip, Beans, and you know Stains. So I think there's multiple more, but I just can't name them off the top of my head at the moment. Millsy. So yeah, they're definitely watching these races, and we'll see how the draft goes. But that isn't until 2 weeks. So
Yeah, and
yeah.
before we end the stream, I'll go over the schedule and when we'll be back for testing and all that. I'll go through all the dates as soon as we finish up here, which will be pretty interesting. But yeah, that was a really good Coda Grand Prix. Really good performance from all those top three, and down the bottom they showed some good performance. So never forget about down the bottom. There are any small runners. They're trying their best. So yeah. But yeah, KLX with an awesome performance gets a fast lap again. Also in Brazil with that 3-second. Just Secret up to second after Blur's getting a 6-second. He drops down to third. JMH in fourth. So overtakes Just Secret, but gets the move done, but doesn't gets the move done, but drops down to fourth because he has that 3-second as well. And then GK at top 5. So that's your top 5. Ray in the other has P6 again, pretty good by him. But that's Coda Grand Prix done, and the drivers want to jump in for an interview. That would be great. So we get to see what they think of that, and I would love to talk with Secret, KLX, and Blurs. But yeah, that's Coda Grand Prix done, and that's a week done for preseason. Obviously, we'll be back next week.
Okay, I think. Cool boy, I think we have Arav in here who we didn't see have the best race. If he wants to have an interview real quick before these drivers hop in.
I think he was only just jumping into talk after the stream.
Yeah, boys.
Arav.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so Arav, I'll lead this. What happened there? We saw some good moments, but then we just started to see it kind of fall. So what happened?
If I'm being honest, Coda's not really one of my favorite tracks. I put as many laps in with all these tracks, especially with ones I don't like. Actually, the tracks I really don't like Coda, get the most laps out of all of them, but yeah, just not the race I was hoping for overall. But if I'm looking at pre-season overall, the 4 days, I reckon it's been pretty good. Overall finishes, probably the highest finishes I've had probably in my career.
Yeah, well, I mean, we have seen some pretty great finishes from you, so I don't think this will affect you too much, but, you know, it was tough seeing that, and, Cool Boy, do you have anything to add there?
No, you did well. Arav, you did well in Brazil, but unlucky in Coda, but
yeah.
Good luck for next week, mate.
Thank you.
Yeah, we have Just Secret in here, mate. Oh, what a race. You're doing so well in Coda and Brazil. What do you think? Do you like Ray as your little teammate? You guys were working together like hell.
Yeah, I appreciate Ray. He's a good guy to have beside you when you're racing.
Yeah, you did well. You wanna go through us your plan in Brazil? How's your start off the line? What was your thinking? What was your race strategy and all that?
For Brazil, I started on pole. I didn't have the best start, but we kept it going. You know, we had me and Ray both had the same setup, so we had a straight line speed advantage on Myrtle. So we just waited until DRS got activated. We both passed him, and then we just held the DRS together for the rest of the race.
That's good. Was it a little multi-21 from you two? did he want you to stay in the lead, or were you happy to battle him if he came up to you?
We never really had to get there because overall I was the fast. I had more pace than him, and I think he realized that. So there was never really an issue of him, getting too close and us having to potentially battle.
Yeah, well, you did well, Shadow. You have anything on your boy?
Other than him winning for the Haas American team and
Well, you know what you can do? You can
just for
talk to him
America,
about
but
Coda. You can talk to him about Coda.
oh yeah, you know what? So how was your Coda race? We saw you couldn't catch up to Blurs and KLX there, but you still got that P2 finish. So how do you feel about that?
Um, to be honest, I probably should be happy about it, but I'm not. I I forgot to put a setup on. I forgot to put my setup on. So I was just unhappy with the car the whole race. But luckily, things turned out a decent way. I had to defend out there with old tires, but luckily I got a little lucky with the penalties. So I'll take a P2 for that. But I I think if I had my setup, I would have run that race. I would have won it.
And just quickly on the JMH incident, what happened there? I saw you go down the inside and then you going wide. What actually happened there? Was it JMH's problem that he pushed you too wide, or what was the problem there?
No, there wasn't a problem. That was simply understeer. That's why that's why I was unhappy with the car. The car would just understeer constantly. So it was fine. He left me the room. I just tried going wide to take evasive maneuvers. The car just didn't want to go where I wanted it to.
Well, mate, you did really great. And good luck for next weekend in your second pre-season. It should be an interesting pre-season for you to come. I'm sure a lot of TPs were looking at you. Before you go, do you have any teams in common that you want to get drafted to? Is there a favorite team? Is there a favorite TP that you're great mates with?
There is, but that's not for me to say.
Oh, whoa, okay, keeping it a secret. Um, just as your name says.
Of course, it's just a secret, man.
Well, it was great talking to you, Secret. So I think we have Blurs in here. The P3. We could not get KLX in here. I think there was too many people
Yeah, you can talk to him
in
about the
the chat.
Brazil.
But Blurs, how was your Brazil race? We saw you have had a difficult time and had to retire in pits. But what happened?
Me and Ray Ray had a little incident, but we talked about it. It was just a misunderstanding. But that was
Okay.
alright. So that made me have wing damage, and then the softs. I think me and Tim we were talking about it, just overheating. The softs are just really bad, honestly. Like not
Yeah.
much else to say. I think everybody on the softs was having trouble with the softs overheating, and just spun, and then I got rear wing damage. So I was like, oh,
Uh,
spinning.
yeah.
So,
Rear wing damage just kind of screws the race for you
yeah,
in any
yeah.
situation. But how was Coda? I mean, we saw you pull out a great race out of Coda. So how did that
Coda
feel
was
for
good.
you?
It was nice. Obviously, I was using preset like Seeker as well. Um, but
S
yeah, it felt pretty good honestly on the preset. One of the 3 seconds I had to avoid a car, so maybe I could have got a P2 there. But obviously you don't want to
Maj.
die. You'd rather. Hey, go. Be
Got some
quiet.
friendly banter.
Yeah,
Well,
that was Clive's car in the middle of the track.
Mr.
Just drinking
Blows,
coffee.
Mr. Blows, hello.
Hey,
Um,
cool boy, how are you?
Good mate. Coda. Unlucky. You were in the top two nearly the whole race, and it felt like I was watching a real F1 Grand Prix with Ferrari and the Red Bull battling. A lot of time penalties. What happened? Is Coda not your strongest track, or what happened?
Oh well, me and Shadow just kind of touched on it. Some green car was in the middle of the track that I had to avoid. So yeah, I don't know who was driving that car. Ty, you
Maybe
wanna touch
not.
on that?
Yeah. And
But yeah, Caleb just said a lot faster. He had a lot how do I say? I had a lot more worn tires than he did because he
yeah,
put it on the second safety car. I put it on the first one, so
fair
yeah, he
enough.
just had more pace.
You're looking strong off the start. What what? How was your start off the grid? Obviously, you had that massive crash off the grid, but how's your launch? How's that go first lap?
Oh, it was good. Um, the person in front of me didn't really go, and then Timmy in front of him didn't really go, so I had to like take evasive action. So I probably could have got a better start, but yeah, it was pretty good. I think I got a couple of positions off the start, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was good. Just looking forward to the season.
Well, that is great. And we will see you next week for the second week of pre-season.
Yeah, hopefully,
Mm.
hopefully.
Yeah, great
Got
job,
my eye
mate.
on you, Kyle.
Great
Got
job,
my eye
mate.
on you.
But that was a week one of um pre-season. So our week two, we are back on. We are back on the 22nd of the 7th, 2022, 7:30 Australian Eastern. We got random grid and 2x races. I think that will be on a Friday night. Yes, that's on a Friday night, 7:30. So make sure to join with us there. And then we got Saturday night. We got one on the 23rd of the 7th, 2022, at 4:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time. Random grid 2x qualifying races. And that's the only Saturday race that we do. And then we're off to the 24th of the 7th, 2022 on the Sunday, Australian Eastern Standard, random grid 2x 25% races. And that is your week two over. Then we're on to week three. I'll go through week three next when we get into week two, end of week two. But Shadow, recap on the race. How was it? How do you think of those drivers? And what were your thoughts? How do you reckon the TPs are thinking?
I think we've seen this was some really clean, pretty clean racing. I don't think we saw as much DNFs as we maybe saw on the first preseason race and the second one. But yeah, it was much cleaner, and we had some good overtakes and awareness and in general better racecraft than we saw in the few days. But yeah, I think this was definitely one of the better days, and yeah. But Kuba, I have one question for you. How do you feel about the theming for a lot of these races? Of course, today was Americas, so we had North America and South America, of course, Coda and Brazil being those two tracks. But what's your opinion
Oh,
on those theming?
well, theme. I think that the theme next week. I don't know this, but I'm gonna give it a guess. I think it could be some desert tracks, maybe
So you're thinking like uh
Saudi Arabia.
Bahrain, Saudi Arabia and Bahrain.
Bahrain. Yeah, I think Bahrain would be in there as well. Um, do you have one theme that you reckon what next week?
Nope. I'm gonna give myself a surprise here, and we'll play it by ear, and we'll see what comes up. But of course, this was great.
Yeah. Well,
So cool. But if you wanna,
that's been pre-season week one over with, and we'll be back next Friday night at 7:30 Australian Eastern Standard. With our two races and two 25% races. We don't know what track they are. We don't know the theme. Could be desert races, could be whatever. But that has been Inters racing over with week one preseason. My name's been Coolboy. This has been Shadow. We've been your commentators for week one or for tonight. Today's preseason. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream and. That's it. And enjoy your night, guys. Good night.